Hello, and welcome to Understanding Your Benefits. Today we'll be answering a very important question. How do I file for retirement? You will need to complete a superannuation retirement application, which is available on the board's website at mass.gov/retirement. Scroll down and click on the All Forms link, then scroll down again and click on the second All Forms link. Once you are on the All Forms page, scroll down to the section titled MSRB Retirement Application and Other Forms. The application for retirement is the first link. You can also pick up a physical copy of the superannuation retirement application at the board's offices located in Boston and Springfield. You may file your application to retire with the Retirement Board up to 120 days before the date you plan to retire, or within 60 days after your last day on payroll. If you file your superannuation retirement application more than 60 days after your last day on payroll, your benefits will not be retroactive to your last day on payroll. Instead, your effective retirement date will be 15 days from the receipt of your application. Pages 2 and 3 of the application is the retirement application itself. It needs to be filled out in its entirety. If you are a party to a domestic relations order, please indicate in this section and be sure to attach a copy. In Section 2, Contact Information, please enter your personal email address as your work email address may not be available after you retire. Please be sure to answer all the questions in Section 6 by either selecting yes or no. If you answer yes to any questions, please attach any requested supplemental information with your application. Any missing documents or questions left unanswered will delay the processing of your application. Page 4 is the W-4P tax withholding form. It instructs the Retirement Board on how much money you want withheld from your monthly benefit payment in order to cover your annual federal tax liability. Retirement Board staff cannot advise you on the amount to select. If you have any questions, please consult with a tax advisor or the IRS. Though your pension is federally taxable, there is no state tax liability within Massachusetts and the other 15 states as shown. On pages 5 and 6, we have the Retirement Option Selection Form. This is where you select your retirement option, either A, B, or C. Your option selection cannot be changed once your effective retirement date has passed, so please carefully consider which option is best for you. Option A gives you the full amount calculated. There are no survivor benefits, however, so once you pass away, your pension ceases. A prorated amount of your pension will be payable to your estate for the number of days that you lived in the month of your passing. Option B provides you with a pension that is approximately 1 to 5% less than you would receive under Option A. Upon your death, your beneficiary or beneficiaries on record would receive a lump sum payout of any remaining balance in your annuity account at the time of your death. Each monthly pension payment draws upon your annuity account, which is depleted on an average of 12 years into retirement. If your annuity account is depleted, there will be no payout to your beneficiaries. This, however, will not affect the amount of your monthly pension payment, as that amount is guaranteed for your lifetime. There are no restrictions on who may be a lump sum beneficiary, and you may name more than one person or entity, for example, your estate or a charity, if you desire. If you do name more than one person or entity, however, be sure to indicate the percentage of your benefit that each beneficiary should receive. Furthermore, you may change your Option B beneficiaries at any time after your retirement date. Option C provides you with a pension that is approximately 7 to 15% less than you would receive under Option A. Under this option, you may designate one beneficiary who will, upon your death, receive 2/3 of your pension for the rest of his or her life. Your choice of Option C beneficiary is limited to a spouse, unmarried former spouse, parent, sibling, or child, and may not be changed after your retirement date. if your beneficiary predeceases you, your pension option will be popped up to option A, which is the benefit amount that you would have received on the date of your retirement, plus any cost of living adjustments. If and only if you select option B, please complete section 4, the Beneficiaries Information section found on page 6 of the retirement application. And please note, the total for your selection of primary and contingent beneficiaries must each equal 100%. For example, if you list your spouse as your primary beneficiary and your 2 children as your contingent beneficiaries, your spouse must be allotted 100% and your 2 children 50% each, or any combination you wish, as long as it totals 100%. If you choose option C, please be sure to include a copy of your beneficiary's birth certificate with your retirement application. If your beneficiary is your spouse, please also include a copy of your marriage certificate. On page 7, you will find the Authorization for Direct Deposit of Retirement Benefit form. This form provides the Retirement Board with the name of your financial institution and the needed account information for your monthly benefit payment deposit. Please be aware, direct deposit into a savings or checking account is mandatory for all members. If you choose to have your benefit payment deposited to a checking account, you will need to include a voided check along with the direct deposit form. Please do not staple the check to the form, and please make sure to leave your name, address, account number, and routing number unobscured on the check. Lastly, we have the authorization for filing information electronically. If you wish to file any documentation electronically, you must fill out this form. Make sure to fill in the required top box, check off the file or files you would like to submit electronically, and date and sign the form at the bottom. Please note that the signature cannot be computer-generated or non-original. Be sure to check out page 9 to review the instructions for completing this application. For any questions pertaining to termination retirement applications or what to do when an MSERS retiree or option C beneficiary passes away, please see pages 10 and 11. Please include the following documents upon submission of your completed retirement application: a copy of your birth certificate or passport, and your option C beneficiary's birth certificate or passport if choosing that option, a marriage certificate if your option C beneficiary is your spouse, a qualified domestic relations order if applicable, a copy of your veteran's DD 214 if applicable, and a copy of your board-approved Group 2 and/or Group 4 classifications if applicable. Please make sure that you sign your superannuation retirement application on the following pages: 2, 4, 5, along with the witness signature, and page 7. If you wish to file items electronically in the future, please also sign page 8. Please note, all retirement applications must be signed by a witness regardless of your marital status. If you are married, your spouse must sign as your witness on page 5. If you're having second thoughts about retirement, you may withdraw your retirement application, change your retirement option selection, and/or change your retirement date up until 5 p.m. on the last business day before your effective retirement date. No changes can be made after your retirement date has passed. Retirement Board staff are available to answer additional questions that you may have about completing the superannuation retirement application. This has been Understanding Your Benefits. Thank you for watching.